estuve viendo recién una cosa increíble.
¿Qué es el casting?
El casting al nenito de ET.
Is there an alien in this house? Yes, sir. Well, as you know, I am from the government. I'm part of the United States government, and I am empowered to take that alien with me.
But you can't take him away. He's mine.
I'm gonna take him.
You can't take him.
Well, I'm afraid I have to, son.
You can't take him away. He's mine.
But it's not my choice. The president asked me to come here and get him.
I don't care what the president says. He's my best friend. And you can't take him away. I don't believe in you all my life. E.T. I love you.
Me decían llorar y lloraba en un segundo.
A ver.
No, bueno, no es así. Uno necesita concentración también.
Concéntrate.
No, bueno, no puedo.
Si dijiste que podía llorar en un segundo.
Sí, pero voy a pinchar el clima. Me voy a deprimir a todos, no quiero.
Pero queremos ver, así aprendemos. No logro ver.
Están vidriosos los ojos, ¿ok? Es eso, nada más. Esto con un plano te salva una escena.
I think he's afraid of you.
That may be true, but the government tells me what to do, and I just follow their orders.
Well, he's mine, and he lives with me, and he likes me.
¿Con qué parte del cuerpo cura ET?
¡Dedo!
Te quedaste, ¿eh? No entendí. ¿Con qué parte del cuerpo cura ET? Dijo con el
¡Anda a
dedo.
cagar! ¡Decí! ¡E.T! ¡Siempre fue E.T!
ET.
¿Con qué carne de cuervo cura ET? ¿Este qué? Me quedé así esperando que termine.
¿Tú lo entendiste, Gisela?
Joder, pongan...
Lamentablemente Gisela la entendió. Si ya no la hubiera entendido estaríamos... ¿Qué va a ser? ¿Una mujer que te gane duele?
No, no, para nada, no.
Entonces,
No entendió la
está
mierda.
viajando con la gente de Ser Turismo.
Gracias. Chao.
Está
Chao.
viajando con Ecuatoriana. Se fue José Luis Ñoya.
Llevamos a Monguito el auto. Esta porquería que no arranca, ¿qué hacemos? ¿Por dónde salimos si estamos rodeados? ¡Manguita! ¡Arriba, Manguita!
And he wants to stay here. He likes it here.
Cuando terminó, que lo hizo totalmente compenetrado, le dijeron, tenés el papel. Dijo, y se
Y
rió.
ahí se empezó a reír.
We wouldn't hurt him or anything. All we want to do is talk to him.
But I don't want you to take him away.
Okay, kid, you got the job.
Se empezó a reír.
No, y se rió, no es que estaba llorando.
Estaba actuando.
Do you remember how you got the role in E.T.?
Well, they interviewed me for Poltergeist first, and he said she's not really like the girl who's in the part, in the script. The producer of E.T. said, well, maybe she's right for E.T. So I got the part.
He said that when you auditioned for Poltergeist, you had to scream, and you didn't feel like screaming. But when you came back to audition for E.T., he explained to you that you would also have to scream at least once in E.T.
I said, I'll be as prepared as possible.
So did you scream pretty well?
Yes.
Could you scream if I asked you to scream? Let's hear you scream. That's a pretty good scream. It's a very good scream.
Thank you.
Te aplaudirán, te aplastarán. y la frustración, la piel, las ganas. Aquí serás payaso, domador. Aquí serás el juez y el perdedor. Aquí se invertirán los roles.
Voy a hacer el desafío a la producción a poner una escena del Padrino en cada uno de los programas.
Well, I said, this kid would be terrific for this. You know, I mean, we talked about it, you know, informally.
You see, I'm not saying there's Sonny, you know, and saying Sonny, you know, or Freddie, come here. I'd like you to meet. I'm not doing that.
How far to go? He doesn't say, look, my father is a criminal, a gangster who has been shot, and he kind of tells her little anecdotes. And at first, it's nice, even when it's lighter, it's fine, but the scene is a serious scene.
My father told Hallie that either his signature or his brains would be on the contract.
Michael, why are all these people bothering your father on a day like this?
Oh, that's because they know
What?
that no Sicilian can refuse any request.
How'd he do that?
My father made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
For some reason, they were not happy with Al's test. But I knew Francis wanted Al.
I was aware that they didn't want me, and
Michael, why are all these people bothering you?
at one point, and it was actually, you know, it seemed okay finally. I thought, Francis, look, I mean, we'll do another movie together. I was relatively young, so I didn't know quite. I thought, well, maybe they were all like this. And it was countless. They went on and on. That's why all the screen tests.
Well, this is a slow wedding. This isn't a wedding.
Michael, why are all those people bothering your father on a day like this?
Well, that's because they know no Sicilian can refuse a request on his daughter's wedding day.
Oh, good.
They tried to kill him, my father. They did. They nearly did. And so the story goes...
The story goes that he killed 6 men in 2 weeks.
He killed 6 men in 2 weeks.
6 men in 1 week.
I remember saying at the time, you know, I just don't respond well to being around where I'm not wanted. Well, anyway, he just stayed with it. It was his tenacity, and that got me in there.
Luca Brazzi held a gun to his head, and my father assured him that either his brains or his signature would be on the contract.
Cuando aparecen momentos de verdad frente a una cámara, en un escenario de un actor, cuando no está ni sobreactuado ni subactuado, aparece una experiencia del espectador que tiene que ver, yo creo, con el mismo placer que uno siente cuando sale bien una melodía.
What makes you so much better than me? What do you do? You do drugs and you kill people? Oh, that's wonderful, Tony.
How did you get the part?
Oh, I think by slicing and dicing Al Pacino.
Really?
It was a very long auditioning process, and actually at one point they had said, "Go away, you're just terrible, and you know Al doesn't like you, and
But no,
you're not gonna get the part."
no, that didn't
No,
happen.
honestly,
That didn't
No,
happen.
it did happen.
That's right.
And,
Al doesn't like you.
Al doesn't want you.
Yeah.
You know, he wants somebody else. So I'm not joking. So and I was kind of relieved because they'd kind of been torturing me for 2 months or so, and so I went away and licked my wounds, and then a month later I get a call, they want to screen test you, and so I went. And I did the screen test, and it was the scene where Elvira kind of erupts in the restaurant, and she's really strung out at that point.
You want a kid?
Don't worry.
What kind of a father do you think you are? Come on. Drive him to school in the mornings?
She sort of clears the table of dishes, and glasses broke, and dishes broke, and cut. And I look around, and of course it's white. There's blood everywhere.
Oh, my.
And of course 20 people converge on me, and they're looking to see where I'm cut. Oh, and I'm not cut anywhere. And I look over, and I've cut Al Pacino.
This is the screen test. This is the screen test. This is your...
This
Hello.
is the guy who already hates me, okay? And, but I actually think it's when he began to like me. And we've been good friends ever since.
And you got the job after that.
I got the job.
Usted que está así, nosotros arriba, la calle, el escenario, digamos mejor que es necesario actuar para vivir. Y en un fatal